And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from 11 feet.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
So he gets them both. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. A second chance effort. Pass to Holmgren. It's deflected.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's Garland. Excellent D there from Williams.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
The 3 from Garland. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Great D that time from Green. The Cavaliers trailed by 5. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now here's Green. And too long on the shot. Caruso looking for an opening. The Cavaliers pull it in.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Hunter, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Floats it up for Williams. No good on the shot. Good D by Mobley. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Hunter. Shoots the 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They swipe it. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Caruso. After the miss from Evan Mobley. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Now, Caruso. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Stolen by Mitchell. The 3 from Strus. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace left side. Pass to Caruso. Mitchell with it. Back to Caruso. And here is Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now, here's Garland. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:24 left in the second quarter. Pass to Strus. They can't stop the run with that one. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And Cleveland making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. .52 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Here's Garland. No scoring in this one. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 15 going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Holmgren with the steal. From downtown, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
The Thunder leading by 18. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
From beyond the arc and then some. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the three.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now, Garland. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the Thunder another three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
The three from Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And here are the Cavaliers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Cleveland ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Mitchell.
And Dort taking pride right now defensively.
And another miss by Cleveland. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And so he makes both from the line.
And money from the stripe. SGA can close his eyes and knock that down.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. 30 turn it over. They couldn't get it.
PlayStation